Hello. Welcome to Adam's Family Values, episode
11.
Do you not know that in Spanish?
Once.
You're right.
I know.
What's this guy go on? So.
Got a shirt on too.
Wow,
Sort
it's a
of.
miracle. So we are very tired, but we're here and we're doing this. We've been staying up late, putting beds together, and I don't know. I just feel like we're getting to bed later than I'd like.
Yeah, Adrian needs about 12 hours sleep every night.
I like 9 hours, but I've been dealing with 8.
Oh, you've been dealing with 9. You would like 10.
I have not been dealing with 9. Last night I got up at 6. I got up when you got up. Whenever you wake me up, I'm up. For the record, when you wake me up in the morning.
But when you're just awake is not up. That's awake.
No, awake is disruption of sleep. So your sleep is over. I don't fall back to sleep. So and if I require more sleep.
Stopped listening a minute ago. Just so you know.
Anyway, so it's Landon's week to pick a topic, and
I'm not good at picking the topics.
He said it's not his strength.
No.
That's just an excuse, in my opinion. But we've had a lot of people ask about our home birth, so I thought we could touch on that a little bit. I'd like to hear. Landon and I have talked about it briefly since it's happened. I know it sounds weird, but I think he went through some serious post-traumatic stress, would you say, with it? No?
I mean, sure.
Are you going to want to talk about this?
It's just so outside of the norm that what people do. But it's worth it.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
easy.
If you're in a hospital...
Battery's about to die.
If you're in a hospital and something goes wrong, there's people right there. If you're at home and something goes wrong, all right, I need you to get in the car. We're going to have to drive. You're going to have to deal with it for a little bit.
I wasn't a high-risk pregnancy, though, and there were definitely, we're a
but no,
mile and a half from a hospital. There were things
You're still not there. You're still driving there.
There were things we had set up to make sure that...
but again, you're still not there.
I get that.
And people aren't readily available.
I was 100% aware that you were going to think, when I brought this to you, that you were going to think I was crazy. Which you did.
It's not crazy. It's just so out of left field for people to do.
I've had a lot of very negative experiences in hospitals, which I'm sure a lot of people have, but mine were so negative that I wanted to keep myself out of that environment as much as possible. So, my midwife, Brandy, hopefully she watches this, she's basically a part of our family now. Austin Midwives to You is her company. Did you just flick the rubber band at Luca?
It's a hair tie.
Whatever. She came to the house for everything, so we actually never went into a doctor's office or anything like that.
1 ultrasound.
We had 2 ultrasounds.
2? Oh.
One, we were only going to have one, but we actually couldn't hear the heartbeat at first, so we decided at 11 weeks? So we went ahead and went and got it, which that was scary.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we couldn't hear the heartbeat. That was really scary. I think do you feel like that's the moment you realized that you wanted it, kind of? Because it almost was about to be taken away?
It's not an it. Oh. It's Tristyn.
Okay. Stop making me sound like a bad mom.
I'm not. I'm just saying. She deserves a little respect.
Oh, gosh. So, anyways, it was a pretty uneventful pregnancy, which is good.
When did your mucus plug come out?
What a weird question.
So gross.
Gross. I was 10 days past my due date, which was very difficult. But yeah, so my pre-labor was really rough and long, Why are you laughing? Like, is that all you know how to do?
I'm just thinking about the mucus plug question.
Stop. Ugh.
It's part of the home birth.
Yeah. It's part of every birth.
I know, but
you think only a home birth?
But you deal with it at the home birth more than you would in the hospital, right?
No. Every woman has a mucus plug, and
it
every
pops
woman,
out at home, and then you
what
go
do
to
you
the
think
hospital?
it is? Like a plug? Like an actual plug? It's mucus. It's just
like a.
All it is like a.
Remember those little pop guns that it had the cork on the end, and you shot it, and it was connected to a string,
I think we just
so you
lost
never
at
lost
least
it.
100 listeners just by talking about this.
You gotta have 100 to lose 100. Yeah. All right.
So, would you do it again? Like, if?
No, none of it.
No, that's not what I mean.
No more babies, so no.
That's not what I'm talking about. We are on the same page as far as that goes. But would you do a home birth again?
We're a lot farther from a hospital now.
Yeah.
A lot farther. So I don't know.
I mean, that's a good thing to think about for sure.
And you're older.
By how much? A couple years?
Right. Well, yeah.
Oh, I still would. So, given that it was, agreed upon, that's Jolie, that I was in decent condition for it, or great condition, not even decent.
She has the worst breath of any dog ever.
She does not. She has terrible breath, just like
Let her
any
lick your
little
nose.
dog.
Let her lick your nose.
I don't want to.
I can still smell it.
So you don't know if you would do it again.
50-50.
50-50. If we lived where we lived still, would you do it again?
60-40.
Really? Okay, I need to talk about this. Why?
It's just so stressful. It's just so stressful.
Do you think that it's not stressful at the hospital? Like, what do you think? Why do you think it's like super calm? It's actually more, to me, in my opinion, I felt like I was more calm at home than I would 100% be. You're just saying because of the epidural.
There's help. There's help at the hospital. Like there's people to like that's what you're paying the nurses to do, is to manage you. And when you don't have those people to manage you when you're in labor.
You and Jana and Brandy were managing
There's
me.
no breaks.
So you were tired.
Right. It's just a lot.
So
it's just a lot. Emotionally. Physically, I was fine. Just fine. I was a wreck.
Yeah, he was. You would have thought he was the one in labor. What were you emotionally a wreck about, though?
It's just so stressful. Like, it's just the unknown.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, like, seeing your wife in pain, but not that.
I mean, it's all the unknowns of what's going to happen.
But now that you know, don't you feel like
I guess. Are you trying to, like, sway me into one answer or the other? Like,
No,
just listen to my answers, and that's what they are.
I'm just curious. Sorry. Defensive. I don't know if that's the right word. So 60-40, even if that's good to know. What do you feel like was the... What do you feel like...
Is this an interview?
I don't know. You're not talking. I just thought that too. Do you want to ask me a question? Ask me a question. Let's switch roles.
I'm good at answering questions.
That's why we do it. Ask me a question about the home birth, and I'll respond. This is so awkward.
Did you like the home birth?
That's all you can ask me? My home birth was my plan. So, like, yes, I did. Although it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life, and it was nothing that I can completely be prepared for, I wouldn't have changed it. So.
Cool answer.
Mm-hmm. Ask me another one. Jolie, stop.
What was the worst part of the labor? Ring of fire?
Why do you keep being weird?
This is just what I know.
How do you even know about that stuff? Because I talked to you about it.
Yeah.
We took a hypnobirthing class.
When you're in the hospital, maybe husbands don't know what the ring of fire is because the nurses are talking about it, but That's what you get with a home birth. Mucus plugs, ring of fire.
No, I feel like people know about that, whether in a hospital or a home birth. So as you can see, I guess I didn't realize it, but you were just going along with the ride with me.
Yeah.
You weren't on board with it at all.
I wasn't not on board with it, but I just needed to be supportive. That's what you needed, so that's what I did. It doesn't mean I don't disagree with it, but it's just there's some added stress to it that is a little more. I didn't have enough time to plan for it from when you said it, and 9 months or 8 months or however long it wasn't enough. I've been so subjected to hospital births my entire life, so that's what I was. That's what I was conditioned to think, and then for 6 or 7 or 8 months or however many months it was like, oh cool, we're gonna have this baby at home, like it's the 1700s or something like that, 1800s.
Why did you go into 1700s?
I don't know. Well, because I don't know when they started having babies in hospitals, but I have no idea.
That's what they have always done for centuries.
How long do you think they've had hospitals?
No. They've always had home birth. Like that's what most countries do.
I know. Most countries do that. I don't know if that's right or not.
I don't either. But I mean,
the first world country that I've grown up in there was very little home births that I had ever heard about.
I mean, I understand.
Cool.
That's why there's a lot of research that was done. I mean, I didn't just like wake up and want to do it. Like it was a calling of mine, and I mean, spiritual calling for sure. So, I mean, I knew I would go, for some reason in my gut, I knew I would go past the normal expected day range where they would really push an induction. Like I knew that was going to happen, and I knew that I didn't want to get induced because I knew that I, for some reason, would end up. I mean, I just knew. Like, I just knew all this. So I think that's why I was called to do the home birth. And I will, for the record, say that I don't think it's for everyone. I mean,
Did you just see me yawn?
Mm-hmm.
Or no?
Yeah, why? Does that mean you're done talking?
And you didn't yawn?
I don't understand.
Well, some research shows that if you see someone yawn, and you yawn afterwards, it's a sign that you're not a sociopath. You saw me yawn and didn't yawn. I don't know how much research, and
where did you find this out?
Craig Jones told me.
Oh, goodness gracious.
CJ. Bryce 1.0. Whatever you want to call him. They're actually hanging out tonight without me, so thanks, losers.
Anyway, so there you go. I guess
home birth.
This is where Landon
is. This is an endorsement for a home birth. It's here. Do you guys ever see Gladiator? Do you get it?
No, I don't get it. I don't get your stupid movie jokes.
Stupid movie?
Not stupid movie, like stupid movie jokes. I did not call Gladiator stupid.
Maximus Aurelius? Oh.
Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's your turn.
Oh, God.
We're getting
Let's
better.
do the opposite of it. Let's do it really so. Subscribe to our channel.
See you guys next week. Bye.